Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a break challenge here at Wolf Knob in Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. This is one of my absolute favorite courses, and it is just absolutely beautiful. The owners Frank and Richard have done a fantastic job with this property. So let's get straight into it. As you can see, I birdied hole 1. Hole 2 here, going to throw a forehand. And to my surprise, I put this into circle 1, and this is the first time I have ever birdied hole 2 here at Wolf Knob. Hole 3, par 3, 274, as you could see by the sign there. Threw a forehand, and then of course I blocked the shot. Gonna approach with the zone with the ringer top. It's very similar to a pig for me. Absolutely love that disc. Sounds like that will be PDGA approved in February, as I miss that short putt for par and then tap in a bogey. Hole 4, 504 feet. I'm going to hit first available, and then we're going to try to scramble and again hit first available. This hole, if you don't hit the initial gap, you can take a really big number really quickly. I'm going to forehand out here with the DGA Vortex. I didn't quite get it on the angle I was looking for, so again, in the woods. But finally going to get out and into the fairway here. Going to approach again with that ringer top zone. Like I was saying, it's a lot like a pig. I honestly think it's more overstable. And then we're going to tap in for a 7, which is an absolute momentum killer. Hole 5 here, I'm going to throw an undertaker. I really like the shot out of my hand, but just couldn't get the power in the snow. Gonna again approach here and block the camera. Par putt is missed to the right, and then we tap in another bogey. Hole 6 here, this is one of my favorite holes. Nice and short shot. I like to throw my Luna here. Didn't really get that opportunity today because with the snow on the ground, it was really hard for me to get a lot of power on my shots. So I hit a tree and kicked off into the woods and then scrambled and made that long putt for the par. Hole 7 here, this is a version of a signature hole for them, I believe. It's a very tough. We're playing it from the shorts. And as you can see here, I throw in for a 2. This is a 370 something foot shot. And I managed to throw in for a 2 from probably a little over 100 feet out. I was absolutely stoked about that. I throw a great shot here and then, of course, miss the putt to the right. And I'm going to act shocked like I don't do this every now and then. Then we will tap in our par and move on. Hole 9 gets a kick straight over to the right there. And I'm going to try to scramble, but to no avail. We are going to end up back in the bushes here for our 3rd shot. I tried to chop this Predator, and I tried to slow it down a bit so it would stable up before it crossed into those woods, but the hill kind of drug it. Cameraman kind of did a poor job of spinning that, but I did make it to where I would have a putt. And of course, I'm going to run this thing, and goes quite a bit long. In hindsight, I wish I would have laid that up. I kind of cost myself 2 strokes there unnecessarily. Hole 10, horrible kick. And then I pitched out, but didn't manage to get that on video. So here's my approach. Again with that ringer top zone. A lot like a pig. Absolutely loving it so far. And we're going to tap in our bogey and move on. So we're +7 now, and in this break challenge, we're trying to break neg 2, which is going to be 970-ish rated. Of course, not in these conditions. 970 is around 100 rating points above my current rating, which is 870 on the dot. I forehanded this zone and honestly just not really in a good spot. Then I get a bad tree kick, but not because of the tree, but because of my poor aiming there. So we're going to line up this par putt and miss it. No, that was a bogey putt. Excuse me. Sorry, that was a double. This is a super fun hole. Absolutely beautiful with the snow on the ground. I threw a buzz. This is a nice tunnel shot. And sadly, I got a bad kick because I missed my line by a few feet. So we're going to end up taking a bogey there. This DGA Vortex, I threw this, what I thought was an absolutely perfect shot, and got a kick on the very last tree that I had to miss, or this probably would have been right underneath the basket. But we will approach with that ringer top zone and then make a putt, get out of here with a par. Hole 15, this is the signature hole for Wolf Knob. They did a fantastic job designing this hole. It is very challenging. I have not seen very many birdies at all on this hole. It's a lot of pars and a lot of big numbers. So I threw around a 300-foot shot, a little bit short, probably 275-ish on my first. And then I had to pitch around the corner. Then I approached the green with a Malta, missed the jump putt, and tapped in the bogey. But I'm very happy with a bogey on that hole. Here we're going to throw a Explorer. The goal was to get that to flip just a little bit and then just kind of push straight towards the basket. And it did exactly what I wanted. And then, of course, I missed the putt again. Hole 17 here, I was really trying to get this in the circle, but it just didn't work out for me. Here I was really pinched off, and it was a forehand line, so I couldn't throw the forehand because of a small tree in my way. So I decided to go lefty, and I got myself a look. And we're going to make that putt for par and move on to 18. My absolute favorite hole on the course. It's a birdieable hole if you can get to the top of the hill and then go big again into the green. Sadly, this checked up pretty short, and then I played it safe and threw over here to the left. Approach again with the ringer top zone and got pretty close to the basket, but missed it just a little bit. You all can probably guess what's going to happen right here. Of course, I'm going to miss this to the right, and then we will tap in our bogey and move on. We're going to miss the final score here by 15 strokes, hoping to improve on that next month. I just want to quickly say thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. This series is going to be once a month until I can break the score of -2, and if not, at the end of the year, I guess we'll find a new score to try to break here at Wolf Knob. Thanks again.